Welcome to this forward fold flow. Say that 3 times fast. For this practice, you will need some props. So you'll need a yoga strap or something that's similar to a yoga strap, and or blocks if you have them. If you don't, something that's similar to blocks. All right, so we'll start our practice at the top of the mat, starting in Tadasana. Bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly, and just take 3 breaths to settle in. If your eyes are closed, gently blink them open. On your inhale, let the arms sweep up overhead. Eyes follow the fingertips. Exhale, fold it forward into Uttanasana, our first forward fold. Let the head drop. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Hands come down to the mat. Step or float back to plank, and we'll move through the vinyasa itself. So lowering down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga if you're ready for it. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. If you'd rather child's pose, move into child's pose. We'll stay for 5 breaths. One more breath. If you're in child's pose, find your way to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift the eyes, look forward to the fingers, step or hop the feet to the top of the mat, lift your spine halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, press through the legs, sweeping all the way up through vertical. Exhale, hands come to the heart. We'll move through that one more time. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, dive it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat, step or float back to plank, move through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Again, staying for about 5 breaths. If you're in child's pose, make your way into your downward facing dog. On the next inhale, let your right leg float up and back into your 3-legged dog. Exhale, thigh to the chest, step it through. We'll find warrior 1. Back heel rotates down and in. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale, settle in. We'll stay for about 3 breaths. If you'd rather, bring your hands to your heart. If your heart rate is a little too high or your shoulders don't like to be in this position, then bring your hands to your heart. On your next exhale, bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers. Roll the shoulders back, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale into a nice squared humble warrior. Nose slices down the middle of your mat. Let the belly, ribs, shoulder, whatever can connect with the thigh, connect. This gives a nice stretch through the hamstring and is indeed a forward fold. Eyes stay open. You get a little shoulder stretch here as well. On your inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release the hands and come forward. This is where your blocks might come in handy. We're going to shift into a balanced standing split. So pressing with that back leg, shifting to balance on the right leg. Let the nose sink down. If your standing knee needs to be bent, then bend it. There's no problem with that. As long as you're feeling a nice sensation through the back of the leg, you're in a good place. Top leg has energy in it as well, activating the hamstring and the glutes. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, soften your standing knee. Step back about halfway on your mat and outwardly rotate that back leg. Shift your weight into both knees. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, bring them behind. This time, hold on to the wrists, the forearms, or if you practice reverse prayer, feel free to move into that. Shoulders roll back again. Inhale, nice full breath. Exhale, tuck the chin and fold forward into Parsvottanasana. Now in this pose, we're looking to keep the hips as square as possible. So if the hips aren't Your body will be to the long edge of your mat. Instead, shift the hips. Right hip wants to move back to find the squareness. Good. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, bend the knee. Move your blocks out of the way. Step up to the top of the mat. Lift your spine halfway. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Press through those legs, sweeping all the way up to vertical. Maybe a little back bend at the top. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Good. One breath with the arms. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. From here, stepping back with the right foot. Find your warrior one. Arms can extend up by the ears or stay pressed together at the heart. Staying for 5 breaths. Ooh, sorry, 3 breaths, not 5. We stay here for 3. Let the arms release down behind the back. Interlace with the opposite thumb on top. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Bend the front knee more. Create a shelf so that the waistline, the ribs, the shoulder can rest on the thigh. Arms float over for a stretch. On your next inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release the arms, reach them forward. Grab your blocks if you'd like them. Standing split. So we're going to give a nice push with the legs to balance on that left leg. And then exhale, let the torso melt forward. Be mindful here that you're not lifting up the floating leg hip. In this case, it's the right. We want that right hip to come down. This way you get more sensation through the back of that standing leg. On your inhale, lift the head. Exhale, bend the standing knee. Bring your right foot onto the mat. Outwardly rotate the back leg. Shift your weight back. Inhale as you bring yourself upright. Exhale, hands come behind. Hold on to your wrists, forearms, or reverse prayer for Parsvottanasana. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold it forward. On your next inhale, lift the head. Exhale, soften the knees. You're going to step the back foot forward. Find your Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold hands down to the mat. Step it back to plank. Move through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. From here, we'll move into pigeon pose. This is a hip opener, but also a forward fold. So inhale the right leg up and back. As you exhale, bring the thigh to your chest, then outwardly rotate the leg. We want the right knee to be roughly behind the right wrist. The right foot comes to the opposite edge of the mat. Gently lower down the back knee and shift your weight. You can use a prop here underneath your sit bone if you'd like for some extra support. And then exhale, forward fold. We're going to stay here for about 3 more breaths. Good. On your next inhale, lift the head, walk yourself up onto your hands. Exhale where you need. Tuck the back toe, move any props out from underneath you. Step it back or grunt it back into your down dog and pedal through the legs. You can move your hips around a bunch if you need to release that out. And then we move to the second side. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, thigh to the chest. Outwardly rotate left knee behind the left wrist or thereabouts. Letting the shin bone go across the mat. Shift the back knee so that you can get a little deeper. Prop where you need to prop. And then fold it forward. Staying for about 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, lift the head, walk yourself up onto your hands. Exhale where you need. Move any props out of your way. Tuck the toe and shift it back to your down dog. Pedal through the feet, move those hips around, whatever you might need to do. Then from here, crawl it forward. Have a seat on one hip or the other, and if you have that strap, go ahead and grab it. We're going to move into a series of Paschimottanasana, which is just a forward fold. Yeah. Feel those sit bones and whatever you're sitting on. We're going to take the strap and wrap it around the balls of the feet, sitting up nice and tall. As you exhale, keep the spine long here. And if you have more availability, you can start to roll your hands or walk your hands down the strap so you get closer to your feet. If you can reach your feet, then you don't need a strap at all. Looking for a nice stretch through the entire back body. Now I'm suggesting a nice long spine here just to target the backs of the legs more. But if you do want more openness in the spine and the back of the neck, then let yourself melt. On your inhale, lift the head. Exhale, gently release. So now we move to the next stage. We're going to open the feet up to the width of your mat. Again, you can take the strap here if you want it, if you need it, sitting up nice and tall, and then exhale, forward fold. Nice gentle breaths here. Now for some of us, you'll feel this more in the lower back than you will in the hamstrings, or vice versa, or maybe you feel it intensely everywhere, or maybe you don't feel it intensely anywhere. It's still beneficial to do even if you don't feel much. But on your inhale, lift the head. Exhale, gently release. And we open up one more time, this time wider than your mat. Hopefully your strap and or towel or whatever you're using can still reach if you're using it, sitting up nice and tall. As you exhale, fold. Now, if the strap seems a little bit more annoying than anything else, let it go and let your hands rest where they're going to rest. If your knees are bent, so what? As long as you feel a stretch, you're good. Breathe into it. See if you can let go of extra tension that you don't need. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, gently release. We're going to go one more time. So opening up those legs to what you consider your widest. Sitting up nice and tall. And as you exhale, folding forward. Hands can either be on the shin bones, on the feet, the ankles. The strap isn't so helpful here at this point if you're wider. You can also bring the hands down in front. Any level that is sufficient for you. On your inhale, start to roll up through the spine. Exhale where you need to. Bring your hands to the backs of the legs and gently bring them back together. Give a little shake. Move the strap to the side of your mat. And from here, gently roll down. Good. We'll give a little bit of a release here because that was a lot of forward folding. So let the feet come to the width of your mat and gently windshield wiper from side to side. This helps to give the lower back a little bit of a release since we were folding so much. Good. Then gently come back through center. Stack those feet right underneath your sit bones and grab your strap again. From here, you're going to extend your right leg up into the air, and it can be bent. Take the strap, wrap it around the ball of the foot. Okay, so right over those toe knuckles. From there, extend the leg out as far as it would like to go, and you want it to be as straight as possible. Now, each one of us is going to mean a different angle, and it's all good. Good. If you'd like a little more intensity, flex the bottom foot and extend that leg out long. That bottom leg has energy in it as well. Heel down, toes up. Once you let it go, then balance goes a little haywire. So we want to keep that slightly active. Good. From here, pull both legs in towards your chest. You can still hold on to the strap, but give a little rock from side to side. And then switch your feet in the strap. So now the left ball of the foot is on the strap. Right foot comes flat, so it's nice and grounded. And then extend that left leg as straight as it will go. Arms hang off. Be mindful that you're not actively pulling. Gravity does its job very well to help stretch out the body. So whatever angle that leg needs to be at, if the knee is bent and you got the shakes going on, it's all good. Just embrace it. Breathe through it. flex that right foot. We're going to extend the leg out long now underneath. Imagine you're standing on that leg, heel down, toes up. Gently bend both legs in. Now you can let the strap go, bring it to the side of your mat. We don't need that anymore, and give a little rock from side to side. Legs up in the air, give them a good shake. It allows the legs to release. Then feet flat onto the mat. Make sure you have enough space and move into your Shavasana, letting the legs extend long, arms by your sides. For the purpose of this video, we will stay for 1 minute. If you happen to have more time, then stay longer if you can, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes or more. It's important to do Shavasana so that the nervous system settles down, that you can feel calm. Start to deepen your breath. Find energy in your fingers, toes, wrists, and ankles. And let the arms extend up over your head by your ears. Give yourself a nice long stretch from fingers to toes. And then gently pull the knees in towards your chest. Give a gentle rock from side to side. Roll onto your right side into fetal position. Use the bottom arm here as a pillow for your head. And gently press up to a seated position. Eyes closed and hands on your heart and on your belly. Take a few moments here, check in with your breath. Check in with your body after our practice. And maybe give a few moments of gratitude, something you're thankful for today. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.
Thank you for practicing with me. If you liked the class, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And be sure to click the bell for email notifications when new videos are released. Let me know how you felt after doing this practice in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Also, if you have a request for a specific focus or tutorial, please ask in the comments below. Please share this video if you know someone who might enjoy it. Be well and remember to breathe. See you next time.